Hi everyone, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. In today's video I will be showing you a completely different way to trade the forex market or any market in general. This is my trading approach I have developed over the last 3 years, and it does not involve any technical analysis or fundamental analysis. I've reduced trading to its core based on just price action and my experience I've developed over the last few years. So stay tuned, I will be backtesting 10 trades today, and I know 10 trades isn't enough to represent a big enough sample size to make an approach work, but I will try my best to explain everything to you. And if you want to check out this approach over the long run, you can check the link in my description and you will be redirected to my verified live account where you can see the performance graph and all the stats. So enough talking, let's get right into the backtesting trades. I will be selecting a random pair, so number 10, let's go down 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 euro AUD. Then let's go back in time. Now we are in 2020 and let's take 10 backtesting trades. I will explain exactly the way I trade and the way I make a small amount of profit long term without using complicated strategies, which in my opinion make it even harder to become profitable. So let's get right into it. I'm looking at is whether I think that price has a higher chance of going up or going down, and sometimes I simply do not know which direction is more likely, or I think both directions are likely, so I will not be entering any trades, and then I will just wait for price to develop a little bit more, and then I can look for more setups. But in this example right here, I do think that we have a higher chance of price falling down from here. And again, this is just based on my experience I gathered over the last few years of seeing price action develop in real time. I do believe that we have a higher chance of price dropping right here. And if I enter this short position and price goes against me, I will be looking to get out of this trade a little bit early to minimize my loss. And if it goes into profit, I will try to hold it all the way to the profit target. So I will be entering a short position and I will be dragging the stop loss not too close, but also not too far. Give price a little bit of breathing room without stopping you out immediately, and then drag the profit target to a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is totally enough. I do not think that you need 1 to 2, 1 to 3. This just makes it statistically unlikely that these targets are getting hit. So you will be losing more, and losing more is way harder to manage. You will be having losing streak of 5 and 6 trades very often with a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. And this is just very hard to process mentally. So I stick to just 1-to-1 risk reward and managing the position dynamically. So now enough talking. Let's check out if this trade is going into profit or drawdown. Okay, we have selected a very volatile time period back then, so nothing really to manage in this case. We have to just accept that price spiked. How much was it? 1000 pips to the upside, which is quite insane. So nothing to do here. And after such insane spikes, I am not interested in taking any positions the near future because everything is so volatile and I just don't like to predict where price is going when price action is just so violent, moving in each direction. So I will be waiting for price to calm down a little bit. And again, a massive candle, so nothing to really trade. Now it dies down a little bit, so we can take a look if there is anything we can trade at the moment. So I don't really think that there is anything right now. I think each direction looks fine. I can't really decide whether price is more likely to go up or down. I think both directions are equally as probable, so let's skip ahead. So I do think that we will soon get a push to the upside, so I will be looking to long in this area. So let's see if we go into drawdown, which will happen unfortunately. And now we have a decision to make. Do we hold the trade? Do we take one half of the position off right here, or do we take off the whole position? position, and in this case I will be taking off the hold position because price just looks insanely weak and the odds of us dropping further are very high in my opinion. So I will be taking it off right here. So now let's see what would have happened. Okay, nice. Price would have hit our stop loss, and now let's search for the next trade. I do think that with price action looking so insanely weak right now that a short is a good idea. So I will be trying to catch another move lower and hopefully we can get it this time. I do not like how this trade is developing right now, so I will be taking half of the position off near break even and let the other half continue to run. Now you could consider closing the hold position right here, but I think we are still set for a move lower. But if it doesn't happen, if we get another candle to the upside, I will be getting out in this area. Okay, very nice. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Price didn't move higher and instead went straight to the profit target. So I am quite confident that we will be moving to the upside in the near future. So I will be trying to look for another long position. Let's see if we can get a quick move higher. So instead of moving higher, we are slowly getting small candles to the downside, which usually is not the best sign. But for now, I will keep the position open because we can still easily get another move to the upside right here, which is exactly what happened. So I will be holding the trade for now and it immediately hits the take profit. So very well managed. You need to find the balance of taking trades off early and letting them run, which is quite hard to do. So let's move to the next trade. I don't see anything right now, so let's skip ahead a bit. Price found a temporary top and has moved down a little bit, and I do think that we will get a move higher soon, so I will be taking another long position. So let's see if we can get a quick move into the take profit region. So I will be taking the hold position off right here because I don't see big potential of price moving up right now. I would rather be out of the position than it ripped to the downside. So let's see what would have happened. Okay, in the end we would have got this move to the downside, so I am very happy with my decision. On to the next one. I currently don't see anything, so I will be skipping ahead. I do like taking a long position right here because I think that price has great potential to move to the upside. Let's see if we can get a quick move into the profit region. That's looking quite good. Now we get a slight pullback to our entry region, but I still think that we have a high likelihood of price moving higher, so I will be holding the hold position. So the thing is, with this position, the volatility has died down completely and I'm stuck in this position for like 1.5 weeks, which is why I will be closing it right here. I don't know which direction price will go now. So after a consolidation, price just breaks out to either direction violently, and I do not really know which direction it will take right now. So I will just be sidelined rather than taking a quick stop loss soon. So I'm just currently waiting until the volatility comes back a little bit, because I mean, you can't really trade this right here. It's just too choppy. So I'm waiting for some clean moves in either direction to enter a new trade. So this to me looks pretty bearish. I am looking for a quick move into profit. Let's see if I will get it. So what I will do is take half of the position off because we still don't get any momentum. Price action is really choppy and slow. So taking half of the position off is the appropriate thing to do in my opinion. And finally we get a clear move into one direction, so we secure a little bit of profit. Now we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 trades, so 3 more to go. Let's see if we can get some better movement, otherwise we will have to navigate the chop, which is always hard to do. I do believe that we will go higher soon, so I will be preparing myself for a move to the upside. Let's see if we can this time easily head into my direction. Okay, so we narrowly missed the profit target and now are dropping a little bit, but I will not be closing anything right here. I will let this trade play out, which was the correct decision. We secure a nice win. So now we have 2 trades to go. Now I do not really know which direction price will choose. So right here I think it is pretty likely that price will move at least to these recent highs. So I'm looking for a quick push. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. And I'm very glad that we get some nice momentum after this period of just chop and sideways movement. So now we have taken 9 trades. Let's take one more and then we will look what was the outcome of these 10 trades. I do not really know what price will do right here. I was considering shorts, but I think it's too risky to go against this kind of momentum, so I will be waiting. Okay, and for the last trade, I think it is a nice opportunity to take a short position right here, because I think that the bottom we are trying to make right here will not hold and we will flip to the downside and pretty easily hit my take profit. So let's see what will happen. Okay, the first candle immediately shoots up, which is not what I wanted to see. Now I do think that there is a slight chance we might reverse from here, but I won't take the full risk of getting stopped out. So I will be taking off half of the position right here and letting the other half still play out. Okay, so this is exactly what I was thinking about. Price turned around right here. If I would have closed the whole position up here, I would not be very happy with my decision after price rejected. But now I have the opportunity to close the trade break even or let it even run further. I do think that we have quite a lot more downside to go, which is why I will leave the position open. Now after these few candles, I don't think that there is a high likelihood of us going down. So I will be closing this trade, or the other half of this trade, break even. And now let's see what would have happened. Okay, perfect. So overall, I think I am quite happy about how I managed this position. The first one was very unlucky. I mean, this is just not normal behavior. So you need to be prepared that this can happen every time. But I mean, taking one loss is not the end of the world. So let's quickly calculate the result of the session. Okay, so I added up all the positions and the final result is 2 risk factors profit over the course of 10 trades. Now, of course, there will be periods where you lose multiple trades and end up with negative 2R per trade. But as long as you make a little bit more when you win than what you lose when you're wrong, you will be good to go over the long run. And I just wanted to say that you will eventually mismanage positions. For instance, right here and right here, it was a bad idea to take half of the position off near break even, because price in both cases would have gone straight to my take profit. But you have to understand that this is just part of the game. You will make many great choices and many bad choices, but in the end you will make a little bit more when your trade goes into profit than what you lose when the trade goes into drawdown. So I hope that you now understand that you do not need a complex strategy, a black and white trading approach which could be easily programmed into an algorithm and tested out in just a few seconds if it will work. The only thing that will make you profitable is you applying your own experience you gathered over the last few years in order to make trading decisions. So there is not a single indicator which will help you become profitable, and I find it extremely helpful reducing trading to just the bare minimum and trying to gain as much experience as possible, being aware of your own emotions so that you can make the best trade decisions and the best position management decisions possible in order for you to make a profit in the long run. So I hope you found this video useful today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, and I will see you in the next video.